They told me at the hospital that they were going to medevac you and the other patients to Atlanta. And it never happened.
Well, I'm not surprised after Atlanta fell.
Yeah.
And from the look of that hospital, it got overrun. And looks don't deceive. I barely got them out. You know, I can't tell you how grateful I am to you, Shane. Can't begin to express it. Why'd you bring us here?
Welcome to Knockbro Nation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Today we have some interesting Walking Dead Season 9 news, and that is Shane's return to The Walking Dead.
Yes, we did a video a month or so. It's been a
or
little
so
while
ago because we know that Shane is returning, but
Right.
we
It was
didn't
released.
get this information.
Correct. So there were, pictures of Jon Bernthal showing up, around the set. A lot of people were assuming, okay, he's shooting Punisher down in Atlanta or down in the Georgia, where were they at?
He was
Or
on the
Georgia,
Walking
right?
Dead set and he had his
Yeah.
Punisher outfit on.
Right. He's
No, I'm
yeah.
joking.
He's shooting down in the area, and also this was after Andrew Lincoln announced that he was leaving, so he could have been down there visiting. No. According to Scott Gimple was very kind of upset that kind of what he said is that we tried to get something out of. I'm sorry, excuse me. He was still a little bit bummed that Jon Bernthal's surprise guest appearance had been spoiled when the photographs
What
came
did he
out.
expect?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's people are going to put it out. There's so many people around those
You're-
sets taking pictures.
You are the #1 television show on cable TV. Let me preference that, cable TV.
Right.
What do you expect?
Yeah. So basically, all in the end, what he says is that what the columnist is saying, a reporter is saying, all that Gimple said about Shane's appearance is involved some very cool, very heavy stuff.
quote unquote heavy stuff.
Heavy
Now,
stuff.
I also read an article referencing heavy, meaning Shane will be a major part in the episode that he makes an appearance in.
Right, because that was one thing that led fans, including us, to believe that, okay, I think Rick is going to die, because why would you have Shane even come back? He's going to be seeing some flashback scene of Shane meaning something before the end.
So the next part of this, and I'm going to let Jarrell read it here, is probably one of the most telling things that we've gotten as an indication of Rick Grimes' fate in the show. As we know and have said millions of times, Andrew Lincoln is leaving the show, and we have speculated, how is that going to happen? And we have said in multiple videos, grasping onto straws, that maybe the helicopter will take Rick away wounded, but bring him back later as a chance to bring back the character to The Walking Dead. Should Andrew Lincoln decide that he would like to come back in a year or two.
Right.
But I'm going to let Jarrell read what... This is Scott Gimple, right?
Yeah, this is what Gimple said, yeah.
I'm going to let Jarrell read what Scott Gimple said, and we'll take that in.
So he kind of was going on talking about Andrew Lincoln's exit, also about Lauren Cohan leaving, and Daryl, and how they're all going to have a lot of tension with each other.
The characters
in the first part of the season. So he was kind of saying Maggie and Daryl, they'll have to make peace really fast, because Scott Gimple says, he quotes, "There is brutality to Rick's ending," Gimple warns, "and there is grace and a very epic aspect. But just that line, there is brutality in Rick's ending." We have been grasping at straws, wanting him not to die. I think probably deep down in our hearts, we know he is. There's no other way around it. Since he made his decision, Andrew Lincoln said, "I'm done." Just seeing this even intensifies it more, knowing that it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah. I have never been more pissed off than I am now. I'm truly pissed off. This is the first time that I'm actually just annoyed and pissed, because yes, I know that it's going to happen, but I guess now it's hitting home for me.
I was telling him earlier, when Andrew Lincoln, there were first rumblings about him possibly leaving, he was quoted saying in other interviews and at cons that he didn't give a lot of details, but he said, my character is not done. the road of Rick Grimes is not done. You know, there may be more to come. And then when he finally gave his announcement saying that he's done, then that's really started hitting home about, okay, what are they going to do? And like,
and that's not even what he also was quoted in an interview saying that he talked to the showrunners about his exit and expressed concern of what they were going to do with the character.
Oh yeah.
And he told them how he'd like the character, that he specifically did not want them to kill off Rick Grimes. This is Andrew Lincoln saying that. And you know, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
you're going to have a brutal end to Rick Grimes.
Right.
That's what you're telling me? You're going to brutally end Rick Grimes.
Now, here's the kicker, though. You know, is it just words that he's saying brutal?
True.
Not like, meaning like he's going to be ripped to shreds to death, but it's just going to be a brutal ending, maybe I don't know, him saying goodbye to Michonne and Judith in a very emotional way. That is brutal.
I'm going to say one thing
what
first. Scott Gimple could be bullshitting us.
Exactly.
You know,
right.
all he wants. He's been known to do that. Yeah. But what that tells me, especially the line right here, Maggie and Daryl will have to make peace fast. That means brutal, fast. That means he is mortally wounded and bleeding out quickly. And he's dying fast. Yeah. And Maggie and Daryl don't have much time to make their peace with him because he is literally bleeding out.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you're going to end.
That's how you're going to end it.
Cut this video. I'm done. No. It is what it is at this point. I really didn't want to see them kill him off, but from what Scott Gimple's saying, it certainly sounds like they're going to.
And I think that's pretty much, you know, if they're not making it open for Andrew Lincoln to come back, which he says he's not, what are you going to do? What's the only way of really writing off a character in that series is to kill them, you know?
Recast him.
That'd be tough. We've mentioned it before. It would be tough.
We mentioned it with Maggie before.
Yeah. It would be tough.
I would accept it with Rick Grimes. I truly would. As an important character, I understand.
Right. It would be
Andrew
tough.
Lincoln. It's Andrew Lincoln's character.
Right.
I get it, but with an iconic character like that, who plays such a big role on the show, either end the show or recast him.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
a
new beginning.
No, I completely agree. That doesn't mean that I'm not excited for the show. I really am excited for the show. Even after Rick Grimes dies, I'm really excited to see what they do. I personally think that the death of Rick Grimes is going to push Daryl, who at the beginning of the show will probably be against Rick, kind of.
Yeah, there's going to be tension between him and...
but that's going to push him to realize that Rick was right, and it's going to push him to be the leader that we are not sure that he can be.
Right.
But he wants to be because of Rick.
And Michonne will be there to help him along the way too. So, I mean, he'll have a great, people around him to help him. But this was just, we wanted to give you this information to kind of, we're getting close to season 9. We're getting almost there. There's so much stuff coming out that it's just more and more just sinking in with us, like it's almost here and we're almost about to possibly watch our favorite character meet his demise.
We're about 2.5 weeks out, I think.
Yep.
So
almost there. So let us know your thoughts, guys. Let us know if you think Scott Gimple is just speaking, if he's using the word brutality in either a really brutal way or just emotional state of, because you can make a scene brutal in many different ways. Not necessarily killing him, but it could be many different ways. So he could be speaking in haiku. We have no idea. But let us know your thoughts of anything else of Walking Dead.
Yeah, definitely. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that bell icon so you can be notified of any new videos and content as we put it out. Follow us at Knockbro Nation on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to thumb up the video if you liked what we put out.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the love and support. We'll see you next time. We're Knockbro Nation.
We're out.
This world is yours by right. We are life. That's death. And it's coming for us. Unless we stand together. So go home. then the work begins. The new world begins.